Good morning. Right outside of Warner Brothers. You would think I was at Hollywood Studios because this is the same statue at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Right there would have been Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Right here's the statue, and right there would have been the opening plaque of Michael Eisner. Here, it says he envisioned dreams that others might spare. So wild. I don't even know who this guy is. Let's take a closer look. And we're gonna go and park on the parking garage, but I wanted to walk down here and show something from Pee-wee's Big Adventure to start off the day, because if I'm gonna come to the Warner Brothers lot, I gotta be like Pee-wee. It's my first time here. They're also changing out the signs over here, and there's some throwback ones. Let's check it out. So over here, this is the Wayans brothers, Jesse, Suddenly Susan, Drew Carey Show, ER, Two of a Kind, the Parenthood Friends, Whose Line Is It Anyways, Baby Bloom. That's insane. Like, these are old. They have removed what was in front of them, and they're continuing down. They're putting up new ones. Over here, this is Suddenly Susan. So it's like we've time traveled, Abby. Now, I thought, why wouldn't they just, put posters up? These are paintings. Like, that is a painting right there of Friends. As well as the one here. It's a painting. But they're going to put a printing, a print over it. That's a really cool building. I love that. Yeah, this Suddenly Susan, they're measuring everything. That's a painting as well. I wonder what was, originally painted here on the side of Warner. Man, you can see like the painting on there, like where it's deteriorating on the side here. This Drew Carey Show, look at that. Drew it 5 days a week this fall. That's a painting. I know I've said that a million times, but that's just insane to me. Now, Abby and I do have a tour. We have a tour booked. Private tour. But I got to walk over where Pee-wee started. I've got to cross the street here to Gate 2. Right over here is where he walked into Warner Brothers with Milton Berle and Milton Berle's gang. Because he didn't have a pass. I'm going to film walking over, even though we're not getting in this way. Still so cool. Yeah, there's stage 1 right there. Yeah, Pee-wee basically walks in, and that's where he stops and asks where Kevin Morton's filming. Excuse me, do you know where Kevin Morton's filming? Stage 6. Stage 1 and 5 are right there, so we're pretty close. Should be our turn to cross Gate 2, Gate 3. Here we go. Let's go to Warner Brothers. Because we got to get our bike. Our bike is in here on stage 6. Stage 6. This is it. This is where Pee-wee walks up. Pee-wee's basically like standing here. I don't think this was like a parking garage back then. But he looks over, and the security guard right here says you can't get in without a visitor's pass. That's it right there. A duck. We're gonna cross the street here filming this, because stage 6 right there. That's it. It's where he got his bike. Remember me? Let's go. How cool is that? Yeah, that's where Milton Berle and Pee-wee and the gang walked in. Right there. So cool. A duck. This is awesome. We're going to be on one of these. Look at the parking. It's all the Looney Tune characters. Right past security, they have a whole display from not only Beetlejuice, but Beetlejuice as well. They have all kinds of costumes and props. They even have the small model of the town that was in Adam and Barbara's attic from the original 1988 Tim Burton classic, Beetlejuice. I was kind of overwhelmed seeing all these props right as you walk past security. Even in some of these like reflections, you might be able to see security guards and everything. I asked them if I could film this. They said, yeah, knock yourself out. It was really cool to see Delia Dietz model and the waiting room. And as far as I know, all the costume props and everything you see are screen used. They even have a little thing for Bob. And this is the Beetle Juice costume from Beetle Juice. Beetle Juice, there it is. Holy cow. All right, about to walk into our tour. Wow, as you first walk in, they've got a nice little display of things from television and everything. Animation over here. And television, that's Phoebe's guitar and JR's boots and hat. That's Jack Warner's phone book. And scripts right there. This swamp right here was used not only in the Muppet movie where Kermit sings Rainbow Connection, but also in Pee-wee's Big Adventure when he does the Tarzan swing. And there's the Friends fountain right there. That's pretty wild to see that. Bunch of Abbott Elementary stuff here, including the school right there. That's crazy. That's the school. The building you see behind Abbott Elementary was used in Batman Returns. This is where the Penguin was looking up the record. This was used as the facade of the theater in Vincent Price's 1953 classic, House of Wax. Yeah, they're filming Night Court here, but Family Matters was filmed all in here, one of my favorite TV shows. Working on the Maxine spots while I'm on this tour as well. Two sound stages at Warner Brothers is where Pink Floyd did the album cover for Wish You Were Here, where the two guys are shaking hands. One of them is on fire. That famous album cover was shot right here in between these sound stages. Yeah, right over here, this is like where the whole ending of Monster Squad took place. Yeah, that's the church from Monster Squad. All right, we're going into the church from the end of Monster Squad right here. Holy cow. We're the Monster Squad. Not only was this house used as the Seaver house in the sitcom Growing Pains, it was also Mrs. Deagle's house in Gremlins. I love Gremlins so much. And there's only a few houses that remain here from the film. The rest of the shot was all at Universal. This house right here belonged to Phoebe Cates and Gremlins as well. Kate Barringer was her character's name. This was the Barringer house, I guess you should say, from the 1984 Joe Dante classic, Gremlins. And here's Jennifer Aniston costume and David Schwimmer's costume from Friends. So iconic. It's all Friends stuff in here. What's this over here? Oh, there's Courtney Cox. One thing I like about the mannequins are they make it look like the actual actor, you know? Yeah, see, this used to be on the Warner Ranch. It's no longer there, but they moved the Friends fountain and they did put a prop chair out there for everyone on the tour. That was pretty cool. But yeah, all this was on the Warner Ranch. Also used in Hocus Pocus. This is cool. It's like the screenwriting process, you know? Screenwriting is pretty tedious. This is how they do casting, show all the headshots here and people's resumes. They watch their audition tapes and everything. There's Michael Jordan's Toon Squad jersey from 1996. And don't forget about the animation of Warner Brothers. Holy cow. So many animation cells and drawings. That's crazy. It's from Batman Returns. There's some renderings and everything of Sweeney Todd. Oh yeah, who could forget Selena, Jennifer Lopez, 1997. And this is from Baz Luhrmann's Elvis 2022. This is the costume that Austin Butler wore. Here's some signed scripts from Friends. Ingrid Bergman's costume right there from Casablanca. That's James Cagney on the left there, and Edward G. Robinson on the right. That's crazy. The Roaring Twenties. And this is Pressure. I know them from The Public Enemy and Little Caesar. Then there's so many different costumes here. Look at Ella Fitzgerald. That's so cool. Shirley Jones, Robert Preston. There's the Big Bang Theory set right here. This is the miniature Batmobile from Batman Forever. And this one's from Batman Returns. Little mini model. And I think on this I can control Dobby. Hello. Yeah. He's holding the camera in front of him with his other hand, but hi. Hello. Switch hands here. Hello, I'm Dobby. Turn sideways and this way and look up and down. And you can get a photo here in front of the Central Perk gift shop they have.
Thank you for joining us today at Warner Brothers. Remember to share your favorite parts of your tour with hashtag WBTourHollywood.
And this is the final area of the tour. All right, everybody, chill. That's so cool. Yeah, there's the Joker from Heath Ledger, but Arnold is Mr. Freeze. This is from The Dark Knight, Batman Begins. And all the different bat suits. Holy cow. Holy cow. There it is. That's from Batman. This is from Batman Returns. Right here. That is the Batmobile from 1989 Batman. Oh my gosh. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. This is from the Batman, but I'm all about that. There's Christopher Reeve's costume from Superman 3. And there, oh wow, that's from Superman. And Wonder Woman from 75 to 79 is Linda Carter's costume.
You have a love of learning. With a brain like yours, it has to be Ravenclaw! Honorable to the core. A head like yours is a joy to see. Hufflepuff!
Oh yeah, look at these. Hello. Check this out in the Harry Potter. You can go to the cupboard under the stairs. You can actually go in here where Harry Potter slept, lived, everything. There's Harry's spectacles, invitation, and then there's a Dobby silicone figure. Yeah, this is pretty wild. They have all these little photo ops you can use in here. Now, here's looking at you, kid. That's Ingrid Bergman's costume from Casablanca. And there's Humphrey Bogart's costume from Casablanca. And that's the crucifix from The Exorcist right there. Gee Louise. So much Exorcist merchandise here, and Warner Brothers. So much merchandise of Warner Brothers. I love this. But that's a wrap here at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour. I love Warner Brothers. This was a fantastic studio tour. Yeah, right down there is where the Madame Ruby scene in Pee-wee's Big Adventure took place. Also, not far from where Gremlins was filmed. So many scenes in different movies were shot right down here in this little area. Blows my mind.